At Mid-America Reformed Seminary, we have 2 degree programs. For students who are interested in going into the pastoral ministry, they enroll in the Master of Divinity, but not all our students are seeking full-time pastoral ministry work. Instead, they're seeking to gain a knowledge of the Bible and theology that will help them in any number of vocational pursuits. And so we also have a Master of Theological Studies. Our MTS program is ordinarily a 2-year program where students either focus on biblical studies or they can also focus on historical and theological studies as well. And it enables them to pursue a robust biblical and theological education for very different vocational ends, or maybe even for a broader set of vocational and service-oriented goals. In the final semester of the MTS program, students undertake a lengthy capstone project. The Capstone Project is really the culminating exercise of the MTS. It's an opportunity to pull together various strands of knowledge that they've gained from their coursework, pull together research that they have done, but also research that they're engaged in doing as they craft a document that focuses on a topic that seeks to answer a research question, but especially with an eye to how this education is going to equip them going forward into their chosen vocation.
I am writing my capstone project on eschatology, specifically as it relates to the doctrine of Antichrist. Eschatology, for me, has always been my favorite systematic to study, either in seminary or just on my own. And so I'd always wanted to develop more the way that the church should view the doctrine of Antichrist, whether we should see it as a corporate entity or whether we should be looking for a specific individual in the future.
I'm in the doctrinal track or ecclesiastical track of the MTS program at Mid-America Reformed Seminary. And I'm writing my paper in the Capstone Project on the doctrine of immutability, which mainly refers to the aspect of theology proper. As I explore this aspect of God's immutability, we see that we often receive questions from our parishioners, from young believers, and even from unbelievers. A very common question is the God of the Old Testament different than the God that we see in the New Testament in Jesus Christ?
My undergrad at Dordt College was in digital media production. And when I look at the book of Revelation, it's nothing but images, fast-moving images, given by the Lord to John in his vision. And that had always got my gears moving. And I think if I wanted to apply that to my capstone in ways that could help the church understand some particular aspect of eschatology, while at the same time developing my interests also in digital media, perhaps that could see and bear fruit someday.
As I explored this aspect of theology and the doctrine of God's immutability, I can see that we can have confidence that God does not break his covenant. And there's value in having an understanding of this doctrine for pastoral ministry and also for theological understanding of who God is.
So we see a capstone project as a very heavy academic paper, which is true, and it's something that I am interested, but I also don't want to lose my undergrad in digital media production. So if there's a way that I can bring those two together post-seminary, then I look forward to seeing what the Lord has in store.